Hello, and welcome back to Crystal Sentai Realm Guard. I am your DM Nolan, and I use he, him pronouns. And I will go ahead and let the rest of our players introduce themselves.
Hello, and welcome back to the Rangers News Network, bringing you the news as it breaks. I'm Shivam, using he, him pronouns, playing Bhishma, also using he, him pronouns. Our top story for today: a local Red Ranger has found himself accused of being washed. When we reached out for comment, he went on record stating that there were at least 5 or 6 fish that tried to hit him all at once, and that he simply isn't built to be underwater. Our jury will be deciding later this week if that's a skill issue or not. For more news, I'll defer to my co-anchors.
Hi, I'm Izzy. I use she, they pronouns, and I will be playing Igneos Ladron, who uses he, him pronouns, a swashbuckler rogue. And here with the weather, it's just a whole bunch of rain and sadness and rain. That's what happens when 2 dads die at the same time. Back to you.
I'm back to next to our next anchor.
Hello, it's Nemo, he, him pronouns, and here to report the news. A new Doomsday cult arrived in town. People are not happy. Something about the cult leader being a blonde guy who just looks like a priest or something. Bad things are happening. Back to you.
Sales skyrocket.
Did we learn anything about the class or the name of this person?
Not necessary.
Okay.
Oh my god. Not even the name?
The Jude. Jude is the name, apparently.
The Judes.
Perfect.
The Jews.
The Jude. Back to you.
Alright. Still not back to me. Next anchor.
Hello, Kate here with she, her pronouns, here to talk more about Miriani, also uses she, her pronouns, the Gith Yankee Chronogy wizard, who might have discovered a secret mind control plot, recently discovered after getting a local wet bread man to do kind of whatever she wants, after learning that he's kind of a chode. We'll get more on this later.
Can we say that on Twitch?
We're about to find out.
We already did. Back to you.
We have said so much far worse, and you fucking know this.
Back to me. It's Elliot here with the news using he, they pronouns. Breaking news. Gunshots ring out downtown. The shooter is suspected to be a Hadozi woman by the name of Penelope, who is an artificer and makes the guns at home herself. They're unregistered. We have a quote from her actually saying that, dude, there was evil fishmen and that they totally deserved it. Whatever that means, I would avoid downtown for now. It might be dangerous. Back to you.
Hold on. I'm getting word of an incident within the city. Apparently a sick-ass intro sequence has appeared out of nowhere. We'll now cut to live footage of the incident.
Crystallize!
And we're back.
Well, would you mind giving us a recap of what happened last time?
Absolutely. I apologize in advance, everyone. No one keeps cooking way too fucking hard. Going back in time, the perspective shifts to Bhishma's after he was grabbed. Being dragged deep under the water, he manages to stun his attacker and start to swim away as a crowd of enemies grows larger around him. Making it back onto the ship and putting up a good fight before he is ultimately knocked unconscious. Reawakening in an alley, he finds himself restrained with a figure cloaked in black looming over him. promising him that he won't be harmed, but that he is making sure he stays here until his friends fail. Not keen on doing nothing, the Indran sends Vermilion Justice in secret to help the others and gathers enough energy to retrieve his morpher back. Transforming, he is able to see the true form of his captor. Burned gray and cracked skin covering their face, with magic obscuring their true eye color of a muted green with a bright red instead. Attempting one last stand before being KO'd once more. Now finished with their mech fight, the rest of the party are led by the Red Drake back to his location to find him slumped up against a wall. Reviving him, things are finally calm again as Coral steps up to explain her predicament, as since the initial attack on the capital, she had taken to Igneos' ship to hide from guards when breaking curfew, only for this instance to have some demons appear and block her escape. Returning to the Singing Siren, the rogue reiterates that he can quote-unquote speak fish, as Annabelle corrects it as being able to speak Mer. Also mentioning they wanted the one with tainted blood, causing Coral to act stranger than usual at the phrase. A quick side trip is made to the docks by Penelope and Miriani to look for squid for Annabelle and her sister, respectively. Whereas the Githyanki asks a captain in charge for help and seems to almost be told off, noticing his eyes glazing over for a moment and changing his opinion at the thought as he rallies people to assist instead. Pair returns with a large tentacle as a prize as the group tries to plan their next move. Thoughts focusing on the demand for a person for tainted blood, Igneos explains that he is unsure of his lineage, noting that his dad found him floating in the ocean as a babe and that they can't ask him anything else as he had gotten lost at sea years ago. But when Laguna mentions that he should finally look in their father's room, he storms off frustrated instead. First trying to get onto his ship to cool off, getting stopped and hassled by a guard managing the docks named Reginald. Plans changing, however, as he catches a secret message pointing away from the docks and saving Coral from a deal gone south. Chiding her for her recklessness, then questioning her about to know if someone is a Mer or not. After a few bumps in the road, Igneos is finally able to make it back, ultimately tailed by Reginald and his men, who he directs to investigate the vessel, confirming that Mer, demons, and humanoids were killed in a battle below deck, but that nothing was summoned from the location like originally thought. Penelope, Bhishma, and Miriani go to investigate the alley where the injured man had found Jude. Where the injured man had been found as Jude goes off on his own. Learning that it was a premeditated attack, with the kidnapper being strong enough to carry him nearby as the location had a clear view of the docks. The three regrouping with Igneos as he finishes cleaning off the blood off his boat, with no one able to point out any direct leads from their current information pool. Thinking a change in perspective may reveal more answers, they survey the area from the crow's nest, and indeed is able to clearly see one area of the docks without any fishmen or demon corpses, where the fishmongers and their stores reside. Rejoining with Jude, the group travels to the spot. But as Igneos takes charge to get their next lead, the shop owners smugly gossip that his sister had been seeing a man, and that he may be over right now. Fuming at the thought, he stormed to their family shop to come face to face with a Mer-born man named Dennis, a scout and spy for the Mer army. You can blame yourself for that fucking name, buddy, every goddamn time. Initially confused at the allegations, he explains that he had made a promise to the rogue's father, Ronaldo, to look after his children if something extraordinary were to occur. Also sharing that he was sent here with Mormer to find something, or more specifically, someone. Referring to finding the one with tainted blood, he had heard the Mer yelling at him, the term for a child of Mer and non-Mer blood. This search only beginning once the demons came, as a new non-Mer leader came into power through regicide. Calling themselves the King of Waves, it is inferred quite easily that they are a demon. An inquiry is noted on if his father left anything useful behind, with Igneos begrudgingly going to finally investigate his father's room. Hidden under a plank and inside a basket made of hardened seaweed, he finds 2 letters, one quite old and one quite new. Stumbling out quietly sometime later before asking the stranger on who Andres is, where he is dealt multiple blows about the truce he did not know of. that Andreas was his biological father and the king of the Mer. His father, Ronaldo, had been a political prisoner of the Mer for years, and that the both of them had been recently slain upon the new king coming into power. As Igneos walks out in a daze, trying to comprehend these new facts, the rest of the Rangers are left wondering about how to help next.
Guys, I just realized why we find Dennis so funny.
Find a fucking
Oh
meme.
my god.
That's his name.
Good. It's Dennis. As we come back,
Let's-
Igneos slams the door of the local fishmonger behind him as he storms off into the street, leaving the rest of the Rangers there alone with Dennis, as you are all now standing alone in this shop. Dennis sort of struggles for a moment, not finding the right words to say before just looking at everyone else and just going, I should someone go after him, or
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think you should, probably, after giving such bad...
that's fair.
information.
That's understandable.
Maybe give it a try. I wanna see what happens.
No, come on, guys.
Hmm.
Penny will just turn and head out.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose I will wait here then with the rest of you. As this won't be awkward at all. No, this will be fine. Dennis goes and grabs like a chair nearby one of the walls that's like it's covered in grime. It's very clearly used to like sit and unload ships and stuff, and he just sort of sits down on this chair and is just like, all right. Well, does anyone here play cards?
What are
I'm gonna
fish
punch
cards
this
like?
guy. I'm coming back into punches. No kidding.
God.
They're
Like,
the same as regular cards?
Do they not get wet?
What do you make your cards out of?
I mean, wettable material, probably. Like
Oh,
it's not waterproof.
you don't have shale cards. That seems highly inefficient.
I mean, if you want to play on the water, yes. Otherwise,
Yeah. What do
I
you
mean-
make your cards out of?
fucking paper or something, right?
Well, yeah, think about it. How much paper do we have in the ocean?
Don't fucking know. I don't count that.
I mean, that's fair, but I just want you to think about the we're gonna
The paper in the ocean. What? How do I think?
We left you
Is that a
behind
problem?
completely.
We'll cut away as Dennis and Jude start arguing about paper in the ocean.
Yeah.
As we will cut to Penelope chasing after Igneos. Igneos, where are you going?
He doesn't even know. He's just walking, he's stumbling, anybody like tries to approach him, he just pushes him away and just keeps walking. He doesn't have a destination in mind. He's just so his world's just been fucking rocked. I don't know. He's just wandering.
Once Penelope gets kind of close, like quote unquote catches up, she'll just stay back like a good 20 feet, but she'll shout, "Hey, I'm not like trying to follow you or anything. I'm just making sure nothing tries to kidnap you while you're out here."
He just doesn't respond.
Not expecting him to.
Yeah.
Does he end up anywhere, or does he just like walk in a big ass circle?
This is a great question.
Oh, go ahead.
No, if you have an idea, go for it.
I think his feet would lead him to the ship. Like that's his home.
Yeah. You eventually find yourself walking up onto your ship. It is late now. Time has passed very quickly. There's only a few people left on the docks who even give you a glance as you walk up the ship. Now clean, but there's still just an air that hangs about. You know the battle that happened here,
Mhm.
everything that's transpired. Almost feels empty.
Yeah, fuck you, man. He will step up onto his ship, and before Penelope can like take a step to follow him, he silently just puts his hand out like, no, just leave me alone. He doesn't say that, but it's like you can read his body language. And he just disappears under the ship.
1 second, Juliet's going places she shouldn't go.
Oh shit.
Anyways,
I'd
Igneos
imagine
makes.
Mariani
The
and,
other cat doesn't like it either. Okay. I've
What were you
I've
saying,
sorted the
Shiva?
cats.
Miriani and I would also probably be chasing
You would
after
chase after?
Penelope, right?
Okay.
Yeah, Jude can have fun
Okay,
with
then we all
his
end up on the
conversation.
pier,
Yeah.
just
Jude, do
chilling.
you leave Dennis alone, or do you stay with Dennis?
We should not leave him alone.
We should,
I go.
yeah, because maybe once they've had their heads on a little more straight, they rightfully deserve to question the shit out of this man.
Yes.
I go with Denise.
You'll hang out? Okay. I will say then, Miriani and Bhishma would eventually catch up to Penelope. Do you just stay at the dock, sort of at the edge of the ship, or?
After what happened to Bhishma, I think she'll stay on the pier. She's more respect for her.
All right. Then I will say eventually you do see your two fellow rangers running up to you. While they were making their way there, Igneos, what do you do on the ship?
He goes to the captain's quarters that have not been opened since his dad has been missing. And he just sinks onto the floor and cries. There's nothing he can do. There's nothing he can feel. He just cries. He locks himself in there and doesn't come out.
I think as you settle down in this room for the first time in ages, finding it a little bit hard to breathe as you kick some of the dust up from the dormant furniture and different things that have resided in this room now for ages. Just like your dad's room before, this place, it just doesn't feel the same.
Mhm.
Penelope, you would eventually see the other two walk up.
Hey guys, we're not going on the ship, but Igneos is on the ship.
He just needs some space now.
Yeah.
I would
Right.
hate to ask him to leave. Should we just try to keep an eye on him for the night?
I mean, I just came out here to make sure nothing was gonna follow him out of the building.
Mm-hmm. The
But,
ship isn't
yeah.
too far from the tavern, right?
It's on the other side of the docks. Or from where Dennis was. I guess the tavern, I'd maybe be about a 10-minute jaunt to the ship.
Yeah, it's not that far, I wouldn't
Okay.
think.
Yeah, we should just leave him. I don't wanna, like... I don't know him well enough to, like, wanna interrupt that, you know?
Yeah. Maybe later we can kind of talk if we want to talk, but
Like, this dude gave him his dad back and then did that again and then took both of them away. Like, what a fucking dick.
Didn't really seem like he had a lot of awareness of what that would do. No.
No. Like, who fucking does that? Like, I get that, like, we should be commending him for being a traitor now and coming out here, but, like, how long do you gotta comply to someone like that before it's not okay?
Bhishma, I would hate to pry, but Igneos, you're the one he handed those letters to.
Yeah, he will hand the letters over to the rest of the group to for everyone to read.
Do you want to
Yeah,
read
have-
these for stream because we didn't last time?
Oh yes.
Oh,
I was gonna
boy.
say they're post in general.
All right, so this was the first letter. Ronaldo, I leave this letter with him, knowing that you have taken on this burden out of nothing but kindness for me. I hope that you are able to give him a life that is filled with wonder and adventure, but most importantly, a life that is safe. I cannot urge this enough. Please reach out to me. I am currently under intense watch, and I do not know when I will be able to contact you again. Igneos, my beautiful child, I am in pain every moment thinking about what I did to you and the world I brought you into. I am sorry you will grow up in a scary and unfamiliar world, and I am sorry that I cannot be a part of your life. I will never apologize to you, though. You are delight the oceans need, and I hope that one day when you are older, you will come to understand this and make the decisions necessary to save our people and the people you care about. Igneos, mi fuerte luchador, mi campeón, I love you. Andres. Hope I pronounced
That was really good,
right.
Shivam.
That was really good, actually. Yeah.
No, you did a good job.
Yeah.
Thanks. I took like 3 years of basic Spanish.
Hell yeah,
I'm glad it's really coming into clutch here.
This is what I went up for. This moment right here.
Second one. Ronaldo, I send you this letter not out of desperation to talk to my child, but one of concern. They are coming for him. They have discovered my deception, and they will not rest until they have him in their hands. His time with you should keep him hidden, but promise me this one thing. Should demons begin to walk this land, he must not go out in the water. With any extra strength, I do not know that even our safeguard would keep him from harm. Please, Andres. You know, after reading the letters, actually.
Things quite
It's-
confusing, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, if he had trusted Igneos with his, sorry, I'll rephrase. If Andreas had trusted Ronaldo with Igneos, that second letter, why would he have given him that if he were imprisoned? Wouldn't he have maybe found a way to relay the message?
Miriani, go ahead and give me a investigation check as you look at these two letters.
Can
Investigation.
I join?
Yeah, you can join.
Could I attempt to give help action?
Sure.
Please
Yeah.
give me
Yeah.
help action.
Give that to. Okay, I'll give it to Penelope.
Aim for the 20.
Points at a letter.
Come on.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
What I'll say then is you both, while the second letter is recent, it is not like recent. The first one looks to be, gosh, how old would you say Igneos is? About
Fair.
that old. The other one, while it is more recent,
He's
is
29.
still, yeah, it's about, looks about three decades old. The second one, way more recent. You are guessing, while it is still old, probably around the time where Igneos said his dad disappeared. You don't think that this is from like 2 days ago,
Okay.
and
Yeah,
it is
I
now
think-
sitting in their
I
shop.
think Penelope will like go back over what we were told by Dennis, which is Ronaldo wasn't always in prison, you know. I think Ronaldo only got imprisoned when the king was. Or around there.
Yes, it seems like it. But wouldn't that imply then, that Andreas still lived while Ronaldo was imprisoned, and with all the kind of bureaucracy that comes from that kind of thing, guards don't usually do things unless they are commanded to. And for how long he was missing, that seems strange that Andres maybe didn't know. I wonder if someone did it behind his back?
Can you be a little bit more...
I think that someone might have kidnapped, imprisoned Ronaldo, hidden away from King Andreas.
I don't know. I guess we don't know how long the daemon's been there.
Mm-hmm. In any case, though,
Something's been
seems
setting
like-
up for it.
mm-hmm. It does seem like the Mer actively still seek him dead.
Which is...
Should we
What?
at least wait by the ship or something like that? Set up a camp here? Maybe if he needs his space, I still worry about them finding him.
Yeah, I don't want any fish walking onto the ship.
I mean, it seems quite spacious out here, and, it doesn't look like it's going to rain, so I think it might not be bad. I would, yes, feel quite terrible if something happened to him and we weren't here to help.
Yeah, go get the carts. Penny walks off.
Gotcha. You go to get the carts so you can set up at the docks. We're going to do a quick cut back to Jude as you are sitting with Dennis. I'm going to assume the conversation about cards has ended at this point.
Got very heated. Both of them are red.
Oh yeah, you guys have both had to stand up and sort of walk away from each other to like get some space. You were way too heated. He's just like, paper seems inefficient. If you want to make sure cards can't be tampered with, you need to make it out of a harder material. You can overwrite things on paper. I can't talk to you right now. he just steps up and walks away. Jude, as you sit there, you find the shadows of this shop sort of slowly creep up around you as you stare at the lights in this moment, and you find yourself quickly falling backwards in your chair
Oh, damn
before
it.
you find yourself in what seems to be a very similar version of this shop, but instead in the boat dock, legs swinging over the open water, is a familiar-looking, elven-like woman who you have seen once before. As her legs swing in this bay, she just goes, "Well, you have been busy, haven't you?"
What you doing here?
"Keeping up my end of our arrangement. I said that should you do what I ask, I would aid you. And I mean to do this. I have one request of you, and I can guarantee you power. But it is important that this request is done soon.
Go on then.
Your friend, companion, the Black Ranger. He must sail out to help the blockade. Currently, the people of Bazarus fight against the Mer in a standstill. He must go to help them. And that's it.
And this power, you say? Which way will it come? Because I already did one of your things and don't feel any different right now.
The first task was acquiring a means of channeling. Now we require a power source. And should you get him out on the water, we will have all the power that we need.
do know he's going through a rough time right now, don't you? Not sure how well he'll do with the blockade and everything.
The face slightly turns towards you, and you see what is a deep red glow from what seem to be these deep sunken eyes as they just go, "A lot of people are going through a rough time, Jude. Don't think that Bazaris is unique in its demonic incursions. Currently, the only thing keeping it safe is the people laying down their lives in the ocean, and that will not last long. So you have a choice. If you allow your friend to stay in his sorrows and stay here on the land, Bazaris will fall."
Alright then. Seems pretty straightforward. I'll go talk to him.
Have fun with that conversation. And with that,
Oh.
she pushes off and falls down into the water. And as you hear the splash of the water, you feel yourself shoot up in your chair like you had nodded off, and you find yourself back awake. As Dennis sort of like walks up and he just goes, "Okay, no, I do want to reapproach this because like I just feel like stone is so much more solid for cards. Like, do you just cut
It's
down a
harder
bunch of
to
trees?
do though.
You
It needs
just-
to be easily replicate. You need to do it a bunch of times.
But you're just cutting
Yeah,
down a
well.
bunch of trees, though? Do you not have to worry about photosynthesis? Like, what the fuck is up with that?
We do have to worry about that probably. I don't know what that is. That sounds very hard a word
Oh
for
my
me
God.
to know. I need to go talk to the fish boy. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Rocks
He
are
was
very
so
expensive to carve though.
So, okay. he was so heated to talk to you, and then you get up and leave. He's like, ooh, okay. And you make your way off. I will say by the time that Miriani arrives, or not Miriani, Penelope arrives back with the carts, you will also see Jude walking up to your campsite.
Hello there.
What up,
Word.
dude?
Jude with a J.
I know.
Need to talk to the fish boy.
We're trying to give him a little bit of space because he went through all
Yeah.
of that.
I think he had enough by now.
It's
a while.
been
He's a big
maybe
boy.
an hour.
Big boy. He can deal with this.
Is there like a reason we need to leave or something right now?
Just need to talk to him.
About what?
Big boy stuff.
Big
Can't
boy
guarantee that I can't guarantee that he probably won't be angry that you are there.
Oh, he'll
No.
probably be.
Dude,
I
okay,
can
like,
deal with that. What?
even if it's important, it's not happening right now.
It is. He starts walking.
I'm gonna shove him out of the way.
Ooh, all right. Make me a contested grapple check. I will say, because Jude, you're dodging, you can use either acrobatics or athletics.
Someone help
nice.
me.
Oh God.
No, looks everyone.
You went in so
I'm not
No
confident.
one's here to defend.
No. I'm
Oh, you know what? I
going
don't
to
need
try
anyone's
to,
help.
like,
don't
I'm
need
gonna
us.
shove
You
him
guys.
out of the way, but I am going to try and grab
That's a
Jude.
nat
Hold
20.
on.
Fuck you guys, I don't need anyone's help. I throw
Yeah,
in
that's
the
a
ocean.
nat 20.
Penelope gets the
you.
I'm protecting my friend strength and just yeets Jude.
Drop kick.
Yeah, I'll say, Jude, you very quickly find Penelope leaping at you and just knocking you out of the way of the ramp up to the ship as you tumble into a handful of barrels. I'll say, Igneos, you can hear a scuffle happening outside.
Owie! Ow! That's so
One
uncalled for.
fucking hour. One fucking hour.
Dude, I warned you like 3 times. I'm not kidding.
Right then. We can wait a little bit longer, like 30 minutes. You think that's enough?
Oh my god. Okay, if it's so
Until
important, what is
he's
it?
ready, Jude.
We have a job to do, don't we?
You know, for
Yeah,
a
but
priest,
we're
you aren't
gonna
very
leave in the
good
middle
with
of
the
the
helping
night.
people get over death, are you?
Oh, I could. Oh, they're in heaven waiting for you. I don't think he'll bite that.
No, but I would think knowing some compassion comes with the job title.
We could give compassion right now, but what that would mean, thousands of people dying because we're inactive and resting because boo-hoo, one of my 2 fathers are dead. And also, I'm a fish king.
Okay, so, like, you just want to tell him we need to get moving?
Yeah. Him specifically. I feel like this is a very... Because we have to go to the sea and he has a ship, so, you know.
DM,
Wait,
what
why do we have
time
to go
is
to the
it?
sea?
It is later at night right now. I'm gonna say it's about 10 or 11 p.m.
Okay, well, I am not leaving in the middle of the night, so...
Are you staying here then?
Oh my god. We're not leaving right now,
Why not?
because it's dark out.
We're also still fairly injured from the battles earlier.
Yeah. Oh. I forgot not everyone can handle themselves like I can.
Right.
And Bhishma's like bleeding out on the floor.
Yeah, such a big boy, you're very fragile, aren't you?
I'm going to choose to ignore them.
You better.
What?
Good lord.
Alright, can I just... Give me 5 minutes with the guy, I'll be in and out real quick.
No, you're just gonna make him feel like shit.
He already does.
You can try yelling here from the docks, but I don't think you should go there.
Fish boy! Can I talk to you for 5 minutes?
I'm gonna say, Igneos, because
Uh-huh.
the docks are pretty empty right now, you can very clearly hear Jude
I'm
from
pretty
outside
sure
the
he
ship.
could hear this entire fucking conversation.
Oh, I'm sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When he stumbles out, you've seen Igneos knock back drinks like it's absolutely nothing. This man is so drunk. And not the fun kind of drunk. He is stumbling, he's leaning on every bit of rope, every like side leaning or anything on a ship.
Penny looks at him and then turns back to Jude and she just says, "Dude, look at him. Look,
Jude with a
he
J.
looks like shit. You're a dick. Okay, stop."
I don't think it would be legal for him to operate right now. It would be boating while under the influence.
Is that a thing?
Can't
BOI.
drink and boat.
The fuck are you doing on the docks?
Uh, these goofs are here to, you know, stand here and watch you cry. I'm here to tell you to
Just
stand
get on the
fuck
fucking
back up.
ship. All of you.
Oh, nice. All of us.
He just stumbles back and he just kind of plops. He'll plop on the ground because he missed the barrel and just kind of leans against the barrel.
Oh boy. I guess I'll take our carts with, 'cause that's all our supplies.
You are able to get the carts up onto the ship. There's plenty of space if you choose to unload them and store them below decks.
Yeah. I'm
He's just
keeping my
drinking.
eye on Jude because he's just being a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
What does Jude do?
Just gonna find a decently clean corner to sit down.
The whole spot, it's spotless.
The
He
actually the
cleaned
ship?
it.
is doing pretty
Oh.
good.
Pressure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
if you
just
see
power
anywhere
washed.
then. Just the most comfortable place he can find.
Nolan played
The
a round
most
of
the
Power
most
Wash
comfortable place
Simulator
that
on
you
this
can
build.
find?
Yeah, that's close to the group.
Oh, that's close to the group.
The
Okay.
crows leaves.
Yeah,
Crow's
he
nest.
just goes.
I was gonna say the captain's chair.
Oh, do not. Nope.
Yeah, no.
He'll kill
The
you.
closest thing is there are probably some like rope hammocks that are like nearby
That's what I was
that
gonna say.
are
Yeah.
actually supportive as opposed to a barrel.
Yeah.
Alright, very sorry for your loss.
Oh god.
However, I think by now, considering the years before this, could have been enough time to grieve, don't you think?
Fuck you, man.
Right, that's deserved. It's one thing though. The pain you're feeling right now. Hundreds, if not thousands, people more are going to feel it if you don't wake the fuck up.
What the hell does that mean? His pain's invalid.
What?
What he's going through right now. Why does he get to? He just has to ignore it and shove it down.
He's a ranger. He's not a person anymore. He lost that.
You think I fucking asked for this?
No
You
one
think
asked
I
for
woke up
this.
and asked
I
to be a
know you
fucking
didn't ask
ranger?
for this.
You think I woke up and asked to be a fucking king of the ocean or some shit? No. You think I
Listen to
asked
me,
for my
you
dad to
fucking
die?
brat. We all didn't ask for this. I see you're on. I know this is not the ideal outcome, but you have Lagunan, you have the old lady, you have so many people you have to look out for. And you've been given the power to do so.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
Lock the fuck in?
Where, Jude?
There's a barricade in the ocean. You have to go back and help them. They're out there risking their lives to protect the city. If you don't come with us, Bezeris will fall.
You don't think those guys can fucking handle it?
I
They've
don't
been
think
fighting
those guys
this-
can fucking run. They're demons. They've been doing this for I don't know how long. But they're only people. We're more than that currently. We're meant to help them.
He gets up. He stumbles towards Jude. And he picks him up by the front. He doesn't pick him up. He just crumples the front of his shirt and gets real close to him. Give me one fucking night. And he shoves him away.
Fair enough. That's time we're not getting back though.
I am just gonna drag Jude away at this point. I think.
You just walks away normally. You don't need to be dragged.
All right.
He just goes back to the captain's quarters and slams the fucking door this time.
As you slam the door, some of the things in here shake and rattle a little bit. And I'll say, you notice that off of the top of one of the shelves that was right by the door, you knock a handful of things that were propped up down onto the ground.
Fuck. He'll pick up whatever was knocked down.
You see there's a handful of small shells and tiny little trinkets that your dad had saved over time, but one of them looks to be a small painting that you remember him having commissioned on the docks. And it's him and you and Laguna all arms around each other with a big smile, as you've all been sort of scuffed up from the day, as you are all out doing a massive haul from fishing, and your dad thought it would be a good deal to trade half of the catches for the day for a painting.
Oh.
There it sits.
He will take it and then move to the captain's chair and just sink down and just stare at it, tears still like welling up in his eyes, even though he feels like, man, I can't cry anymore. Nah, it fucking happens.
And as you sit there, going over everything that has now happened, I'll say, unless there's anything else that we do tonight, I will say people eventually fall asleep. And we cut to the next morning. I'm going to shift this because it is not the night anymore. It is the day. Oh, forgot how loud that day music was. Jeez Louise. Right, there we go.
Wait, let me take a long rest. Oh, please,
Yeah,
I have
you guys
no
all
health.
take a I'll take a long rest. Everyone take a long rest.
Hooray!
I will say, those of you on the deck of the ship, what are our passive perceptions?
Oh, fuck.
I know.
I'm remembering how to calculate this.
13.
13, love it.
It's 10 plus your perception modifier. Mine's 10.
11.
Probably 9.
9, 11, 10, and a 13.
Did
Cool.
none of us go whiz?
Not a single one of you went whiz. We love that.
I'm a wizard!
You
We will
should
say
have
then
whiz. You're
it
a
is.
wizard.
Nope, that's.
Whiz.
Yeah.
The wizard.
The wizard. We will say it is Bhishma then who notices, however, a little late, as Dennis climbs up onto the deck of the ship and sort of rolls over the side. As you now notice, there are a good amount of people milling about on the docks, and he does not want to be seen, as he deftly gets up onto the ship and is now sort of leaning against some barrels down below the outer rail of the ship, trying not to be seen.
Yeah, he kind of points out to the others. I think I see Dennis over there.
Okay, you go bully him. I have a question from Yuriani.
Bully that guy specifically.
You look
Maybe
like
you
you're
should-
like big and intimidating. Take care of that.
Bhishma could use that big and intimidating persona to convince Dennis to be our guide.
Exactly. It's such a good idea.
I do love who-
Do
I
my
will
Throw him into
say-
submission, buddy.
I don't think you need to intimidate the guy.
I will say he will make his way over to you. He was coming here to talk to you. So he will he's army crawling though across the deck of the ship to not be seen, and will sort of he'll get towards the actual the rear of the ship so he can conceal himself against all of the quarters and things that are there, as he sort of stands up and he just goes, hello again, everyone. I didn't want to stay there. A woman came in and was asking a lot of questions that I could not answer, and so I ran.
Describe her.
Well, she was kind of, and as he's saying this, you just hear from outside the ship, Igneos! There was a fish person in our shop! As you hear Laguna, walking up to the boat, just absolutely yelling as he goes,
Can I
"Oh,
start
yep, that
making
was her."
hand signals at
That's
Laguna desperately?
I was gonna say.
Sure, what are you
just very
signaling
quietly,
to
Mariana
Laguna?
is just gonna go. She doesn't know. She doesn't know, guys.
Penny she grimaces and she starts waving her hands like, stop, stop, stop.
I will say, Igneos, you are woken up as you hear Laguna yelling from outside the ship. Igneos, there's a fish guy in our shop. What the fuck is that?
It takes him like a hot minute to realize where he fell asleep in this chair, probably drooled on
It's
the
like
desk.
disoriented.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like it all comes back to him like slow motion in his mind, and he's fuck. Like the pit of his stomach is just hollow. It's oh my god. He'll kind of get up, has a real bad fucking hangover. And he'll set down the portrait and slowly stumble back up onto the ship.
Yeah.
To the top.
Yeah, Penelope, what hand signs were you throwing at Laguna?
Grimacing and waving her hands like, no, stop.
What? Why am I stopping? What's going on?
How far
Wait.
away is she?
I'll say she's like halfway up the ramp. She's like, what? Why am I?
Dude,
What the fuck?
He had a really bad day yesterday. It's maybe not a good idea to yell at him right now.
Oh, are you saying he's hungover? I'm gonna fucking yell at him.
Penny's face is like, no, it's serious.
Give me a second.
Oh, is she rolling insight? Oh boy.
Okay. Oh, it's you apparently.
I'm the game master now.
She'll pick up that something is kind of wrong, but she will not stop there. She will slowly start to walk up. I'll say as Dennis can hear the footsteps, he goes, okay, I can't be the one to explain this again. And he will go and duck into the ship. And I will say at that moment, Igneos, you bump into him as he is
Oh.
escaping into the hallway of the main ship, trying to dodge Laguna's eyes as he goes, okay, nope, this was a bad direction too.
He grabs onto his shirt.
Ah.
Punch.
Pissed.
Do you push him back out?
No, he shoves him against the fucking wall of the hallway. Hard.
Hello again.
The fuck are you doing on my ship?
I had come to check in on you. Everyone disappeared last night, and there are many things to do still. I did not want to leave you alone after I risked so much to come out here.
Let me roll something.
Yeah, go for it.
What would this be?
Composure check.
What would that even be?
Make me a Constitution save
Con, yeah, okay.
or a Whiz save, either.
Wait, what happened? No. Give it. Please load for me.
Okay,
Okay,
that's a.
it's above a 10.
It's about 10.
He'll shove him deeper into the ship, but he'll let go.
Okay.
There's some extra clothes in some of the rooms. Disguise yourself fucking better.
Yes. of
And
course.
he'll walk back out.
He'll duck off into one of the side rooms. And Igneos, you walk out to what is Laguna sort of standing in front of Penelope, just going, what, why? Can you explain this to me? What's going on?
Laguna. He's serious as death. There's never been a time. Well, no. There's been like 1 or 2 times that Laguna has ever seen Igneos like actually serious and like somber. One of them being when their dad went missing, and then another one being for like, you know, maybe one of his buddies had like passed away or something like that. There has been very rarely times Igneos has not been seen like, not like exactly happy because like he can be aggressive and shit, but like serious.
She clocks the look on your face and just goes, "What? What's up?"
Come on. He like nods towards the under the ship to where the captain's quarters is.
You're scaring me.
He doesn't say anything. And he'll just lead her inside and shut the door behind him.
She'll walk with you. You gonna explain what's going on here? Got a bunch of weird hand signals from your new friend. It seems
He's
like...
gone. Laguna, he's gone.
Whew.
Dad. He passed away. He can't even look at her in the eye. He's just looking down at his boots. Tears again.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Did they find him?
He was taken as a prisoner of war by the Mer because some demon king decided to call himself King of the Waves and said there was no use for prisoners anymore. So yeah,
Wait, are you saying that you're fucking telling me he was alive this whole time?
I know.
What do you fucking... She takes a second and you notice her stumbling back as she catches herself on the door, and she just goes, how did...
He just pulls her into a hug, just tight. Like, it hurts. Every syllable he has said, it has just been hurting him even more.
I think Igneos can feel her struggling as she is, trying to find some sort of, like, she's grasping at straws, obviously, trying to figure something out. And then I think eventually she just breaks as you just hear her sob into your shoulder. As she just grips, you can feel her nails sort of digging into your back as she just... What the
No.
Why do they have to take him again? What the fuck does he mean he's gone again? I don't want to have to go through this again.
Neither do I.
And she will just cry for probably a good 10 minutes or so.
He'd just hold her the whole time, just... Yeah, that's all he can do. There's not really much he can say because they're both hurting. This was their dad. He's gone. Like, they lost him once, they lost him again, but fuck.
I'll say as she cries, you notice the tears running down your chest and your arms, some of them slowly dripping down, some onto the floor, some into your new arm that you have, leaving almost a mark, as the color itself of your arm is more of a deep blue, a deep ocean blue almost, and you can see that this starts to mix as the tears intertwine with the arm, almost leaving small individual spots of light.
What the fuck? Laguna, you got special tears? No, I'm kidding. I don't say that. I don't say that. I don't say that.
I will say, eventually, the rest of the group that is outside, find Dennis walk back out, but now he is wearing what looks to be clothes kind of similar to Igneos's style, but he's got a like a cloth tied around his head to hide his hair and his ears as he just goes, I heard a lot of grieving from inside, so I decided to step back out here. I would like to go over some details, but I figure we should wait until, I suppose, everyone is here.
First off, good move. You're not completely stupid. Second
Thank
off,
you.
Huh?
Okay, continue.
I guess we... How complicated is it? Like, we could just relay it to Igneos, right?
I suppose you could. What I wanted to say was, I wanted to give you all a rundown on the current plan or tactics, as far as I know, of the invading Myr, and hopefully give you all some aid, as you are, from what I have heard, the champions of the kingdom.
Cool.
Are you sure we shouldn't wait? Or you think I could, I would prefer to wait, I suppose.
Let's give them at least a little bit then.
Okay.
Well, can, like, anyone cook or something?
Hook, did you say? What?
Yeah. Like, it's breakfast time, and I'm hungry. And we got
Oh,
all
you mean
these...
fish.
We got all these fish and other things that are in the cart, and they should be turned into food.
Oh, I am fairly good at cooking, if you want.
Cool. Here, hand him a loaf of bread, I guess. Whatever's in the cart.
A random loaf of bread on the ship.
All right, if I just, are these your resources? May I just?
Yeah.
I'll just start. Okay.
Go for
And he will go and get into some of your resources and bread and just start preparing a meal. And I will say, eventually, that is probably what breaks you, Igneos, from the sort of long trance that you are in with Laguna, as neither one of you are wanting to pull away, but you do smell cooking meats coming from the deck of the ship. And you realize that with the amount of alcohol that you consumed and the fact that you didn't really eat yesterday at all, you
Brother,
are
starving.
starving. As Laguna will...
Hears his stomach growl.
Yeah, I
so
kind of think
loud.
I kind of think she's run out of tears at this point and is just holding you. And in this silence, you're having like what is a very peaceful moment, and then there is just a
Yeah.
as she does then laugh. She lets out a tiny laugh into your chest as she sort of just shoves you a little bit and just goes, "Way to fucking ruin a moment."
Listen, I can't control it. It's a mind of its own.
I mean, we should eat some, I suppose, and drink some water, I guess. As she wipes some tears from her eyes, she just goes, "You know what he would say about being dehydrated on the ocean."
Yeah, I know. Laguna,
Yeah.
we're probably gonna head out here soon. Apparently the barracks, what is it called?
Blockade.
Blockade, that's the word. I don't know what the B words. The blockade. The barnacles.
These bitches need help.
These
They're just,
fucking
you know-
bitches. The blockade, I guess, needs our help. Or Bazarus is gonna fall, according to the priest out there. So, yeah, I guess I gotta go.
There is a really, really long pause. As you can tell, she does not want you to go.
Mm-hmm.
But looking down at, I think she just stares at your arm before glancing back up and just, you gotta promise me, no, that you're gonna come back.
I promise.
Good.
Also, apparently, he's walking and talking out there now toward the kitchen. I'm supposed to be king of fish now.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. It's a
What do you mean you're the king of fish?
Like I went to Dad's room, I found these letters, and I asked the fish guy. Fish guy said it was my biological dad, and then the biological dad, he's also gone. He got also
Makes her
slain by the
princess of
fucking
fish.
the fish
What the
dude.
fuck?
And
And
now
I'll say
I'm
this
the next king of the waves.
So this conversation is happening
God.
as you walk through the door back out there. As she goes, "What the fuck?" and she stares over at Dennis, who has like skewered and is like cooking a handful of fish on like a small
Is
like
that
cooking stove, and just goes,
cannibalism?
Is that
Oh.
cannibalism?
as she just goes, "That's fucking him. That's the guy. What the fuck are you doing here?"
That's
I-
Dennis.
Eyes isn't very good.
She chuckles. He goes, "Fucking Dennis."
I know, fucking Dennis.
He goes, "Yes, please make fun of my name. I appreciate it."
That means we should do it.
It is good to see you again, brother of. He sort of looks at you like, "What have you fucking told her?"
She knows. This is my sister, Laguna.
It is.
She knows
good-
everything.
It is good to see you are doing well. Then, I have made some food. As I was asked to make some food, as I could go over some details. I suppose. If everyone wishes to join, I have enough now, I believe.
Are you allowed to eat fish?
Would it? What do you? What?
Like, aren't you a fish?
Yeah,
You know,
dude, isn't
fish
this
eat other
cannibalism?
fish, right?
No, I know, but like, is it
Yeah.
weird for you?
No,
Oh, okay.
it's just like eating. I guess it's like. I suppose you all are made of red meat, right? So it'd be like eating something that is also made of red meat.
No,
Okay.
he just stares at him.
It's like the same thing.
So are you red meat or are you fish meat?
I mean, I bleed red, but I guess I don't know how to answer that question.
Igneo
Anyways,
sits down.
yes, please take some food. And it's well cooked. I mean, it's like campfire cooked. But he has like cut it up enough so that way you're not like peeling this fish as you eat it. I wanted to give some details to you, Your Majesty, before we continue.
Just Igneos, please.
Yes, of course. Igneos. I came here because I believe soon the blockade that the Duchess is holding out in the ocean will fall, and we need your help. If that blockade is to fall, then there is absolutely nothing that will stop the new king from getting to the city and razing it to the ground. But I know the weakness of their beast, let's say.
And what's that?
Currently, the reason the blockade has been unable to push forward is there is a beast that is under control of the king that resides underneath the ocean, meaning that those on the ships cannot get a good shot at it. Anything that rises above, any fish, any decrepit ships that the Mer had taken to attempt to ram through have all been destroyed. But because this lies under the ocean, it has proven evasive. However, I know a means of tracking it that I can teach you.
Okay.
It is like a resonance that the Mer use to communicate with each other. Sort of like what's it called?
Echolocation?
Yes, kind of like that, but through the water.
Sonar.
You gonna teach me how to dolphin click at something?
Well, when you say it like that,
Are you kidding me?
I kind of suppose.
dolphin
As
click
Laguna
people?
off to the side just goes, "Good dolphin looking motherfucker over here." It is very useful. It can allow us to find nearby things within the nearest mile. It is a very, very useful ability.
Shit, can you teach me how to do it?
I suppose I have not tried.
Come on,
with
man.
with
Anything
some
with echolocation scares me.
with someone of the land. It has, I suppose, I've only ever seen someone of Mer blood be
Okay,
able
dude, don't
to
be
do
racist. I can try.
it. I could attempt to teach you this, yes.
Don't be
Okay, bet.
racist. I can try.
But I, if at all possible, I can teach you this. Preferably after or as we approach. I don't know that it would be wise to spend time any longer here.
Big
if we
man
can.
wants us to get moving, is what he's saying.
Well, preferably.
Igneos turns to everybody who's, I think, sitting there eating with him. Everybody there?
Yeet.
Yee.
Have any of you ever actually, like, sailed on a ship before?
No.
The sinking one count?
There's a what?
Does sinking a ferry
You
boat
sunk a
count?
boat.
It was a paddle boat. I found a rock and I hit it. I was younger.
With a rock?
Like-
Holy
like a
shit.
warship?
Ariana.
The boat with the
Okay.
rock?
I hit a rock.
Oh, like,
okay. See the way you phrase that.
So you're
wait,
not
you were
steering.
running it? What the fuck?
I hadn't, steered one before.
Okay. So none of you know how to. Oh my god. Okay. We're gonna have to do a crash course, I guess, as we go along.
Can't we hire people?
Weren't you the one saying that we were the only ones who were capable of doing this without
Of
everyone
fighting,
else?
yeah. I just not manning the ship.
Hmm. I don't know if there's anybody really available. Like, there,
Okay.
everyone has their own like captains and ships. They can't just jump aboard mine. That's not how that works.
Does your sister know how to sail with you?
I mean, yeah, of course, but I'm not
Yeah.
having her go out there with me.
That would be her choice, wouldn't it?
Is us enough
Yeah.
people?
Technically, yeah.
We ran this boat with 3 people.
Okay, then just
I mean,
teach us what to do.
Three
Very
very
impressive.
capable people who knew what the fuck they were doing, Laguna.
Okay, maybe I
Yeah,
don't know
sure.
what I'm doing, but I think most of us minus Shoot are capable.
Denise,
Okay.
you are a fish. Do you know how to man a boat?
I have sailed before, yes.
There you
Okay,
go,
thank
2
God.
people.
There's two. Okay. Okay. We'll figure it out as we go. It shouldn't be too bad, I guess.
No, I don't believe so. So, I suppose, are you coming with us? As you can see, Dennis looks over at Laguna. Am I?
How old is Laguna?
She's older than Igneos.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think she's like 32, something like
Yeah.
that.
Damn,
You
get
know
her
I
on
could
board.
help.
Yeah, but you can help people here too in case shit goes south.
You know that I'm good at 2 things: catching fish and sailing a ship.
And being
I'll
a
be
butthead.
honest,
Who said
That's 3 things. Do you know how to count?
that? Shut the fuck up, Junior.
And I'll be honest, I don't know that I'm going to be doing a whole lot of sailing ships staying here.
You sure you're gonna handle it? We don't know what is waiting us for us out there, demon fish and all that. If you get hurt, Laguna, he can't finish that sentence.
I need to make sure that when you're doing your whatever this is, and she kind of just gestures to all of you,
What the fuck?
that someone can still keep this ship afloat. Because as much as Fish Boy over here says he sailed the ship, I don't trust him to steer that ship while you're fighting.
I look at Dennis.
And Dennis goes, "That's valid."
Fine. Fine.
All right. And you guys ready to get going? Looks at everyone else.
Good.
Let's go.
All right. Let's get going then. And you watch as she just goes, you might want to break this down for them. Dennis, let's go. And she snaps her fingers and points as she starts to unmoor the ship from the docks.
I grab Dennis's arm before he leaves. I didn't tell her who exactly you were, but when she finds out, you're a dead fish. And he lets go.
Understood. As how do you explain sailing
Okay.
a ship to your crew?
You see the sails? They open, you point them toward where the wind is blowing to you can go faster. Got it? You see the wheel? It helps you steer. You don't want to hit the rocks. Nimian. You see the cannons? You load them up, you light the fuse, it goes boom! And you aim it at the bad guys.
Ooh, can I do that one?
I mean, yeah, if you want.
Oh my
People get
God.
paid to do this?
What?
Never mind. I'm gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna sleep until we get to
No,
where we
you're
need to go.
helping. You're yelling at me
Oh.
last night that we need to go out and do this. You're fucking helping.
We're going. I did my part.
Nah, you can man the sails. You can swab the deck. You can do shit. If you're on my ship, you're doing something.
Sure.
All right.
Damn, what
Um,
bitch.
I will say, as you sail off, I am going to give you guys a set of rules here, real
Oh
quick.
boy.
Essentially, they're just going to
Minigame.
be some actions that you can take while at sea. You have been told that it's only like a day until you actually will get there. So it's not like it's not like it's going to take you a while. You'll get there within like the night. So it's gonna be pretty quick. Let me.
I'm ready to
Oh,
kill
this
any
all
modes that we
formatted.
see.
Yeah, this all formatted horribly when I copied this over, and I did not think that it would do that. Neat, cool. Give me 1 second. I will say, as we're doing this, how does everyone feel like they fare on the water?
I feel like it's weirdly
For people who
normal
have
for
not
Penny.
been on the water before.
I feel like it's weirdly normal for Penny. Because she's used to gliding.
Ooh, interesting.
It's kind of the same thing, but more.
Gotcha. Bhishma?
Yeah, no, it's the one time he was out in the water, he fell in and then immediately got jumped by like 7 fish. So,
That's so valid.
mm-hmm. Yeah, no, he's hoping he's able to just kind of learn enough to figure things out as we go here.
I could just climb
Understandable.
the masts.
Gotcha. Jude, how are you faring on the ocean?
I think before the whole ranger thing, he might have been, just okay to not barf. But since then, he's probably like weirdly fine about this.
It's like, oh man, I have constitution.
I gained
Amazing.
the save.
Crazy. All right, Miriani.
The floor moving constantly is so jarring to her. She's trying to like stick to solid objects as often as she can to keep herself upright.
Gotcha. I guess you already said what Penelope was kind of doing, and she just sort of takes to this.
Yeah, I think she finds it fun.
Gotcha.
Like,
Well.
she doesn't know how to tie any of the knots yet, but she can climb up all the masts to free sails and all that jazz.
All right. Well, as we sail out into the ocean, I'm going to
Igneos
need...
actually gets seasick. No, I'm kidding.
I will say,
That'd be
as
the
we
funniest
sail
shit.
out into the ocean with the potential of helping the blockade on the horizon, I think that will be where we save, or where we do our 15-minute break.
Right?
So we will be take a quick break. We will be back here real soon, and we'll see you guys then. So, ready to play a fun game? As this is happening, you hear the storm begin to crackle and churn as you see what is a flash of lightning come down from the storm. And as it does, you see the entire row of ships that had just risen from the ocean light up as they all detonate across the horizon. As you see this entire fleet is now ablaze. As you watch the fire grow behind this cracked and dead individual, as you hear the sparking throughout the sky, as you see light flash down onto your deck. And smoldering, standing there, you see a woman that Igneos you recognize. Fuck it! We're holding the line! As you watch as she yells out, as a lot of the ships stop as they were backing up, and you watch as she turns and just goes, I hope you all know what the